Hey everyone, I'm Cameron with SpeedCubeShop.com, and today I will be teaching you how to properly customize your GAN 12. So I have both versions of the GAN 12 here today. I have the MagLev and the Leap version with me today. The only difference is though for customization being that the Leap version has the adjustable spring, which we will showcase later on. So let's first take a look at all of your customization tools and parts. So it's actually pretty simple with the GAN 12. We have your adjustment tool, and then you also have your spare corner magnets, which are gonna be the weaker strength. Weaker strengths are the triangles. The stronger strength is going to be the hexagon ones. So to go ahead and get started, you first want to make sure that with your adjustment tool, you pull it. And you want to be gentle with this because you'll notice that it kind of has like these notches that when you pull it, it goes into the open sections, which are kind of hard to outline, but you just want to gently pull on it. And that way your tool won't be as like flimsy and will actually work how you need it to work. So the first step is going to be removing your center cap, which is pretty straightforward to do. I typically recommend that you just go from a corner piece and just try to gently pop that off, just like so. And so looking underneath the cap, we have the GTN or the GAN tension nut piece. You're going to see 6 numbers, 1 through 6. 1 is going to be your tightest setting. 6 is going to be your loosest setting. So go ahead and keep that in mind when you are picking out how you want the cube to feel. I usually recommend that you mess with the tension nut first and then you adjust the spring second if you have the Leap version. If you have the MagLev version, there is no spring, so you don't really have to worry about that. So diving right into it, you will also see that there are these small little notches right around the ring. There's going to be 3 of them. And you'll notice that those notches correspond to a number, and that's how you're going to be able to tell what setting you have the GTN set to. You'll also notice that right here in the center, there's like a locking mechanism that allows the whole GTN mechanism to stick into place. So you won't need to ever mess with that, but in the event you ever do need to remove it, you can go ahead and just gently push down on the GTN and rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise, and the whole mechanism comes out just like that. And then to go ahead and reinsert it, we will just do the opposite. And you're back in business. So to adjust the GTN, it's very important that you only rotate going clockwise. And you're gonna use this little cup looking piece on your adjustment tool. And you wanna make sure that you line up, there's like a little kind of square piece inside of the cup that you wanna match up with the inside of the GTN, so that way it lines up. And once it sort of goes into place, you're ready to start tensioning. So you do wanna be mindful that when you, mine's falling apart on me. You do want to be mindful that when you are adjusting the GTN, you're making very small movements because it takes very little effort to spin the GTN, so you might accidentally overcorrect, which isn't really a big deal, just could get a little bit frustrating. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm currently on setting 4. I'm gonna go ahead and go to setting 5. So very little effort, guys. So just very small movements. And I'm gonna go to setting 6. And when you go from setting 6 to 1, you're gonna feel a very big click, which means that you are now back on 1. And I'm gonna go ahead and put mine back onto 4. So 2, 3, 4. And there you go. Now I'm gonna quickly move over to the Leap version and adjust the spring for you guys. So the spring has 6 different compression settings, and same thing, you wanna use the prong tool this time and make sure that you're rotating it clockwise. So the prong pieces are gonna match right up with those 3 slots in the clear spring. And you'll just go 1, 2, 3. And I actually went 4. So I was on setting 3 when I started. Now I think I'm on setting 1. So again, really easy. Just try to make small but defined movements. And now I'm on 1, 2, 3, back to where I wanted it. So that covers it for under the center cap. We're gonna now go ahead and pop our caps back on and move on to the corner magnet. So this is gonna be the same throughout both cubes. So you're gonna have 4 corner magnets that you can adjust without taking the cube apart. These are gonna be the easiest. So you wanna rotate the top or the top 2 layers 45 degrees, and that way it will reveal your corner magnets. There are gonna be 3 settings here, a plus, a minus, and then the dot in the middle. The dot in the middle indicates that you're at the neutral setting. The plus is gonna indicate you're at the strong setting. The minus indicates that you are at the light setting. So go ahead and mess with these. You actually use the prong tool to slide the magnets over. So now you don't need a whole separate tool, which is kind of nice. So I'm currently on the strong setting right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and gently move it to the middle. Just like that. It's a little tricky to do when you're not looking at it. There you go. So I move it right to the middle. I can go to the weak setting, or I can go back to the strong setting. Very simple. And you can do that for all 8 magnets. The other form of adjustable magnets is gonna be the corner stock magnet. So to do this, the cube actually does have to come apart, which isn't too bad. Again, we've been over this before in other videos, but you just pretty much rotate your edge piece out kind of gently, and then remove a few of your corners and take the whole cube apart. And you'll see that we currently have the triangle ones currently pre-installed. And we need to move on to the octagon ones for the stronger feel. So to do this, you just go ahead and try to get a grip on it, rotate it counterclockwise to loosen up the corner stock magnet. Then you can just pull out the bar just like that. You can go ahead and grab one of your octagon magnets, or hexagon, I should be saying. Insert it, and then just rotate to the right to lock it into place, and then you're good to go. Repeat that for all 8 corners, reassemble, done. And then last but not least, when you're all done customizing, just recompress your tool, and that way it'll fit right back into your adjustment AirPods case. And then you are all set and ready to go. Just a little bonus tip, I'm gonna give you guys my preferred settings for the GAN 12 MagLev and the GAN 12 Leap. For the GAN 12 MagLev, I prefer to have the GTN set to 4, which gives you a nice corner cutting ability while still retaining as much stability as you can get. For the Leap version, I like to actually go on to GTN setting 1 and spring setting 3. And I also have the magnets set to the strongest on both of them. And then I have the triangular magnets in the corners. So give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I will see you all in the next video. Oh, and if you haven't actually already bought a GAN 12, be sure to get yours at speedcubeshop.com at the link right down below to support this channel. Thanks a lot again for viewing. See you next time.